Hey guys, welcome to Alpha Tech Tips, and today I got something real interesting for you guys. Now the reason for creating this video is only because I got this motherboard, CPU and RAM combo for a dirt cheap $40. Yeah, all this. And the CPU sent me CPU, it is the seller said it was a Celeron Crystal dual core at 2.7 GHz. But I obviously take the heatsink out, so I don't know for that sure. And there should be 2 gigabytes of DDR3 memory. It's from AirData. And if you take a closer look at this motherboard, man, it has been beaten to death here. Like the audio jack, even the microphone jack is completely destroyed. And the heatsink, what's this markering? The SATA ports has been colored. What the heck? And he said that the non-colored port wasn't functioning, so now that's that. And as the reason for I/O, we have PS2 keyboard and mouse, VGA out, 2 USB 2.0 Ethernet, and yeah, only the headphone jack because the other two doesn't work. So yeah, and it has a full-length PCIe Express lane and headers for 3 USB 2.0 headers, front panel audio, power switch, and a 4-pin power connector. So that is that. I mean, for that price, if it is a dual core, yeah, that is really good, man. So yeah, today we are going to try and install 4 different operating systems on this thing. First of all, I'm going to try installing Android 7.0, then Linux Lit 13.1, and Windows 10 of course, because that is the standard operating system from Microsoft. And we are going to install Kubuntu. That is said to be a replacement for Windows 10, but let's find out. So yeah, that's it for this motherboard. As you can see, I got quite a bit of peripherals here. I got a keyboard and a mouse and a mouse pad, pretty standard stuff. And on this hard drive, external hard drive, there is Windows 10 Pocket Edition. And on this pen drive there is Android 7.0, and on this pen drive there is Kubuntu, which is the replacement of Windows 10, which is said to be the replacement of Windows 10, as I told before. And on the area of dongles, we got a 3D plus Sound Blaster 3D Sound Blaster external sound card, because as you can see the sound ports on this thing is well messed up. And we got a Bluetooth 4.0 dongle, a Wi-Fi dongle, and a 350 watt power supply. Yes, I know this looks like a trash can, but believe me or not, this is a bronze rated power supply, and it is stable. I know that for sure because I used this thing for some other systems and it has done wonderfully. And we got a 1080p monitor, so let's hook everything up and see what this thing got. As you can see, I got everything hooked up, so I didn't connect any of the operating systems here because I want to see if this thing posts first of all. So let's switch on the power supply and hope nothing goes boom. Okay, there's a switch. Okay, power supply is on. I see an LED light. Turn on. Let's show these 2 pins. That's the power switch. And we got the fan spinning. And let's see if we have a post. Oh. There we go. Delete. Okay. Oh, what's that? It is a Pentium G30. I don't know if the camera can let me check that. Yeah. The camera is zooming in very slowly. Okay. It's a Pentium G630 at 2.7 GHz. Okay, that is a bust. And we got 2 gigs of RAM at 1066 MHz. That is okay. Now one thing I want to do here is disable the onboard audio HD audio because I use an external sound card. So if I disable that, it won't work. So let's do that. Onboard device configuration and HD audio controller. There we go. Let's disable that, and it is disabled. Alrighty then. you can see, the CPU temperatures are all at, well, reasonable 38 degrees at idling CPU temperatures, so that fan and the cooling system is working well, and boot sector is, everything is enabled, so that is done. Well, let's accept this and see what happens. Oh wait, first of all let's try on Android 7.0 in this pen drive. So let's plug it in right there and F10, exit saving, yes, and let's see if it can boot into Android. What? Exit F10, save the configuration and reset, yes. Let's see if the thing boots. Let's cross my fingers if the thing boots. Boot, come on. Okay. Let's see. And there we go. Let's run the system, an Android system live, because, well, as you can see, I don't have any hard drives or anything to install it, so live user, and it's detecting the Android. Yeah, it has found it. Boot. And there we go, we are booting into Android. But I do have doubt that this is 7.0 or not, because that boot screen seems a little different there. So yeah, let's wait and see. As you can see here, we have successfully booted into the Android, and I have to tell you something. It took a whole day for me to configure this thing, because this system was asking for a touch screen in the bar, and it showed this error that the touch screen was malfunctioning and all that. It took a full day for me to diagnose this thing. I adjusted something in BIOS, and finally, yeah, I got the welcome screen. So let's start it. United States, skip, because I don't have a SIM card. Wi-Fi, no, I don't want to connect right now. Skip anyways. No, skip. Okay, got it. And as you can see, we are in basically a stock Android. As you can see, in addition to Android, there is a terminal emulator. That is because it's an x86 version, that is for the PCs, of course, because then you got this terminal emulator which you can use for all kind of things like adjusting the contrast, resolution, and other input output devices, etc. And let's go into settings and see which Android version we are working with here. About tablet, oh, this system is showing as a tablet. Okay, oh yeah, I know that it wasn't 7.0, it is 6.1, which is Marshmallow. Okay, so we got Marshmallow, that's 6.1 on this device. Okay, and it is pretty stock, nothing too crazy about it. There's Google, Gmail, Galleries, File Manager, Play Store, and in Play Store, however, some apps won't be supported, mainly in the section of games, because there is no accelerometer or any of that tilt controls, so you can play those. Yeah, I tried using the arrow keys on the keyboard, but that just didn't work. And other than that, it's pretty functional Android device. You can listen to music here, although I don't have any music. Okay, there is a Google Assistant out here, and downloads, emails, YouTube, Play Store, browsers, phone. Although I have no hope that this will be working, because this is a PC after all. Oh sweet, we got a dial pad here. I don't think that's gonna work, because, oh, that's why. Okay, now let's log out of this